What are they saying about this young man's progression?
Everybody's very high on him, to say the least. I talked to Ladd McConkey, one of his go-tos, the other night, and he said he has progressed very well. In fact, the one thing that you have to remember about Carson Beck, he's been there 4 years. The one thing he hasn't done is really played under enormous pressure. He has played in mop-up for Stetson Bennett, and there was a time when many thought he would move in there instead of Stetson Bennett. So I think that's the only unknown for him, Randy, is what happens if he needs to make a 3rd and 4 with the game on the line. He hasn't been there yet.
But the opportunity could and should present itself. And Georgia's coming off of, Paul, its 2nd straight national championship. They're unbeaten a year ago. What's your confidence level, though, as we look at the schedule, on Georgia's chances of going undefeated again?
It's incredibly high, especially when you do look at that schedule. Randy, there's nothing on that schedule until November 18th that should even create a droplet of sweat. Part of that problem is that Oklahoma was supposed to be on the schedule. Georgia was going to Norman early in the season. When the SEC took in Oklahoma, they had to take that game out. And frankly, the hardest part for Georgia right now, the most difficult task, is staying awake until November, because they'll be double-digit favorites in every game. The Tennessee game presents some problems, and then they'll have a championship game, presumably against Alabama, before they make yet another run to the playoff.